visit, the OU visit, yeah, the OU visit was that was probably the like. I think it's different because I was in the South and I haven't been on like a put together visit, but like OU visit was up there with my Penn State and my Rutgers visits because OU, even though since the coaches on the road, they weren't really like the like my receivers coaching them there, but the coaches that were there, yeah, it was a really well put together visit, like, and especially because I saw all the trophies, I'm like, I want to get one. I want to get one of those. I want to get one of those.
Yeah, Oklahoma's definitely got a lot of those trophies. The only one that we need to add to the display case is that college football playoff trophy. We
Yeah,
got the BCS ones. We need
yeah.
a college football playoff one. So I don't know if you've ever seen. Have you been to Alabama yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen. There's a guy who he goes around on YouTube and he tours all the college football facilities, and he
Yeah, I
toured
know you're talking about.
Alabama's.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen their setup, but theirs is like really cool. They
it's
have them
crazy.
like in a
Yeah.
circle. Yeah, it's legit. It's legit. So yeah, well, tell us a little bit more about this recruitment, right? So you said you've been to Penn State, you've been to Rutgers. Has there been any other schools that you have been to, or maybe any schools that you're planning to go to that you really want to go?
Yeah. So some schools that uh, there's a list. Can I? You want me to name the whole list of schools that
Yeah.
are? All right.
Yeah.
So Penn State, Pitt, Virginia Tech, Rhode Island, TCU, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, um, Maryland, Rutgers, Virginia Tech, um, North Carolina, West Virginia, and yeah. So there are recruiting me. Oh, Texas too. Texas Titans coach found me too. Texas too. So, and I'll be honest, Texas, they were my dream school first. Texas was my dream school. I want to Texas, and like because I really want to get down to the South. To be honest, I really want to get down to the South.
Okay. So if you get, yeah, have you been offered by Texas yet, or are they just kind of looking at you, kind of talking? Because I know it's 2025, so a lot of offers haven't really gone out yet for a lot of
Yeah,
these.
yeah. So like the schools are saying like they don't really offer early. They like to really create a like a process and like build a relationship with you before they just throw the offer out. You know what I mean? So like, and I get that like a lot of schools before a lot of schools are like saying about my height and stuff because I'm like I was at first I was like 5'7". Like last year I was like 5'7", 150, but I grew from 5'7" to 5'9.5", like 160, and I put on 10 pounds, 160. So I feel like I'm growing well, and if I get to 5'11", I feel like they're just gonna start coming in. But I know how to play with my height. Like even though I'm 5'9.5", 5'10" ish, I feel like I can jump. Like I'm 6 foot. Like I get up there. Like I'm dunking easily. Like women like stuff. So I feel like I get up there. So that's why when coaches say like my height, I'm like, coach, like I get up there, coach.
There's a lot of shorter receivers out there, so
Yeah,
I don't really think the height should be too big of a problem, especially when you got cornerbacks and safeties that are 5'10", 5'11". It's like,
yeah,
all right, y'all are the same height at that point. So I guess the question is, if a Texas offer comes, is Texas the school? Are they the pick at that point? Or, do you still kind of have to fill them all out everywhere else? Or you're like, no, I got my dream school. That's the offer. I'm good. I'm sold.
nah. To be honest, even if I get the Texas offer, it's really about relationships with me because like I've learned over my recruiting process so far that it's about like relationships and about like how close you are with the coach. You don't want to go somewhere just because of the name. You want to go somewhere that wants you. You know what I mean? So if I get the offer from Texas, they'd be up there, but I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Yeah. So talking about relationships a little bit, you were on campus at Oklahoma. Emmett Jones, he's been hot lately. He's
Yeah.
really been leveraging a lot of those relationships that he's built in the Texas area. So, what kind of relationship do you have with Emmett Jones, or was this first week really just the foundational work to building a relationship with Jones?
So this was definitely the foundational work. So I came down there with some of my other teammates like Dante Sheffy, Messiah Makins, and like them like that, and they're all have offers from like Texas and Alabama and stuff too. So yeah, it was like this was definitely the foundation for me, and I was glad I got to get down there because I know the biggest thing with like living far away, the coaches, they have to see you, and they want to make sure that you're invested in actually coming that far away from home. You know what I mean? And not just trying to like, So I feel like uh,
Yeah, so you're coming to Norman, you're on campus. I don't know, were they practicing at all while you were there? Because I know, yeah, I know before the spring game, a lot of recruits have gotten to see the practices. So, what is a visit for a 2025 recruit? So you're almost a year and a half out, right? What
yeah.
does a visit for a 2025 recruit look like when you go to a campus like Oklahoma or a Texas or wherever? Is it more of a like you're coming in and they're evaluating your talent, like you're doing like 7-on-7s type of stuff, and they're just evaluating you from there? What does that look like?
Okay, so a visit basically, they have two different things. So like, if they when they're evaluate, there's like a certain time where they evaluate you. So like the visit I went on, it was evaluation, but it wasn't like you're doing like 7-on-7s 1-on-1. They just want to like get you up there, see how you look, see like how big you are and stuff. But like there's 7-on-7 and like 1-on-1, 7-on-7 camps that are coming up. That's basically like where they evaluate you, and that's technically a visit in that case. So there's like two types, but it's kind of good for, since I'm a out of state guy. I was kind of glad I got to get up so they can evaluate and see like how I look, like what my build is, and how like I'm growing. Next time I come, like how my height and like weight and stuff would be different.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've already grown quite a bit, and you got this year and next year, so it's easily you could grow a couple more inches there. So definitely could help you out a little bit more on that spectrum. So, I mean, how many, or is there any schools outside of Texas that you're really looking for an offer from? So, are you looking for an offer from like the Bamas of the world, or is there like a small school out there that you're just like, I wouldn't mind getting an offer from them?
Everybody says this, but I want from Oregon University. That's I want that one. That one, and like that's again, like with the name, like if I would get that offer, I want to build a relationship with the coach and see like if I would fit their offense, because that's another thing. Like since I'm a slot, I want to see if they pass the lives or equal. Like would I work in the backfield as well? Like and like
Okay.
stuff like that. But yeah, definitely Oregon. I would want the Oregon offer, and definitely, yeah,
So
definitely.
definitely a Big 12 school or a Pac-12 school definitely intrigue you a little bit more because they go with more of those air raid type offenses where you're
Yes,
going
sir.
to touch the ball a little more.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Interesting, interesting. So, well, tell us a little more about yourself, right? So, tell everybody where you've grown up. Where do you go to school, and pineapples on pizza. What's your take there?
Ooh, ooh. I'm telling you, my brother put me on it. My brother put me onto that. Like, when I was like 6 years old, my brother and my mom, and then they ordered. I'll never forget. They ordered the pineapple pizza. Well, and I was like, oh, that's nasty, because I didn't used to like pineapples, but I ate it on a piece. I was like, what? That's my favorite type of pizza. It's funny you say that, because yeah, that's my favorite type of pizza. Definitely, pineapple with pizza from Domino's.
Whoa, pineapple on pizza from Domino's.
Yes.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a hater on it. I just don't think pineapples and pizza go together. So,
What?
yeah, yeah.
I
But I'm
get the
not gonna lie. Getting married in June, somebody just bought me a pizza oven, an outdoor. You do the stone. Yeah, so I'm about to be making pizzas like crazy. So,
I get the pineapple and pizza with the cinnamon swirl things with the, oh, that, yeah. But yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah, no, pineapples on pizza ain't for me. So, yeah, well, go ahead and tell us some more about yourself. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what high school you go to. Yeah.
So I'm originally, and I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, and I moved up here when I was 5 years old. And from then on, I've been in York, Pennsylvania, which I feel like my mom, it was for her to get me out of a bad environment into a better one, where I'm at now. And I go to Downtown Area High School, and it's a very good and prestige school, and they're serious about their academics, which helped me succeed. And like I take classes that I would take in college, which is like I'll be above, like above average, and I'm looking to graduate early, and they're setting me up because I want to enroll early into college. So, and they're setting me up perfect just for that, which I thank them because like I really need. I feel like if I enroll early into college, I have a better chance of playing and learning the playbook and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're getting a head start above all of those summer enrollees. So yeah, you're definitely getting a head start there. But
So,
now, when you say getting started early, you're talking about purely just a getting on campus in January, not necessarily a reclassification into 2024.
yeah, just getting on campus early, because I felt like if I get on campus early, because like one of my friends from your COD that he's now a quarterback at West Virginia. He walked on Sam Stoner. He enrolled early into college, and then he finished his first semester with 40. He had 40 credits already, so that means he was technically a sophomore when he was supposed to start school. Like he was already going to be a sophomore next year. Just crazy
Okay.
because he finished all.
Okay. I like it. I like it. So you do run a little track, right? You run track as well, or is it just you said it was the testings that you had gotten from your
No, yeah,
measurables?
I run
Okay.
track. At first, like this year, I was just gonna focus on getting bigger, just training by myself. But I was like, I feel like I need to be trained by somebody besides myself. So I came out for the track team and I started doing good in it. And yeah, actually grew up track.
Okay. So kind of watched a little bit of your film. You look pretty explosive when you get the ball in your hands, right? You've got
Yes, sir.
some quick speed. You're able to make defenders miss. You're able to take the ball down. So exactly how do you see yourself being used in an offense anywhere, right? Is there a specific player, whether they're college or NFL, somebody that's retired that you kind of like, okay, I play similar to them. You're kind of modeling your game there.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself being used?
So that was what was the I feel like that was what was the problem with me last year is that I didn't really try to set my game as a certain person. I was trying to play like somebody I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, so now I've got to the point where I'm like I want to be like play like Tank Dell, Nathaniel Tank Dell that went to the Houston Texans. I was like, yeah, that's who I really want to take my game after because he's like a similar player. I'm a little taller than him, but he's plays just like me, and I feel like, yeah, that's what I want to take my game as and play like. And my
Yeah,
goals,
because
like, say it again.
I said I was gonna say yeah because you're running a 4.440, so you get that down to like a 4.3. You're going to be one of definitely the faster guys in the country, probably on the recruiting trail that year. And high end speed like that, you would be able to not only be able to take the ball out of just, in terms of like a receiver, but you might be able to come into the backfield a little
Run
bit
back.
and
Yes,
run
sir.
like a sweep or something, right?
That's what I was talking about. I want to be able to go to a school where they can put me in the backfield, put me in the slot, and just move me around and use me to what they need me as. So yeah.
Okay. I love to see it. Love to see it. So, yeah, well, so you've been to Oklahoma, you've been to Penn State, you've been to Penn State quite a bit on three, showing you've been there like 6 times, but they're close to home, so they're always going to get there. Is there, so you said that you've wanted to end up in the South. Is there any reasoning why the South of all places?
So, to be honest, I I think you know I'm not going to say I want to end in this. I didn't say that's what, like, cause like most of my schools, like Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and like TCU, like they showed me a good time. But like the school, like, since it's just the thing, like leaving and going so far away from home, which I gotta like get down because like I built a really close relationship with like the receiver coach and all the coaching staff for Penn State and Pitt and Maryland and like Virginia Tech and all of that. And it's like if they offer me like what I need to, like, and they show me like that I'm gonna be a key part in the offense or like stuff like that, as long as I work, then yeah. But I feel like no matter where I go, is if I'm a dog, the NFL is gonna find me. And that's my goal at the end. So that's my goal at the end is to make it to that next level.
Oh, I mean, it's 100% true. Yeah, if you're good enough, the NFL will find you. I mean, look at like an Aaron Donald or somebody like that. They didn't necessarily go to the biggest school. They just, you know, they I guess tested well in the
Yeah.
combine. So in terms of your recruitment so far, it's pretty early. Is there a favorite school that you've been to, or like do you have like a specific stadium that stuck out or stood out to you?
All right, so the stadium. The Can I name a top 3 stadiums?
Oh yeah.
All right, so my number one, it gotta be Happy Valley. Like the energy in there is crazy, especially in a whiteout game. I come in there, everybody's screaming. We got front row seats. It's crazy, and yeah, definitely Happy Valley. That's my number one. Number two, I would have to say Oklahoma. Oklahoma for sure. Number two, Oklahoma, and it's the way it's set up. Like you get all the fans are right there. Like it's just right there, and like three. I say Rutgers. Three Rutgers, which everybody's like what, but like yeah, I say number
Hey,
three.
you know what? Sometimes those smaller schools, they got some pretty rowdy fans. But
Yeah,
Happy Valley, I agree with you on that one. That one's actually on my bucket list of stadiums to go to, specifically a whiteout game, just because you see it on TV, and I'm like, there's probably top 5 college football atmosphere.
yeah, for real.
All right, let's see here. What else do I got for you? I'm just browsing through my questions. Of course, I got so many in here that are 2024, 2023. Um, I guess okay. What are some goals for yourself that you have set up? So, I guess by the end of the 2025 recruiting cycle, where do you want to be at? How do you want to be ranked? Where do you see yourself by the end of that time?
Okay, so I feel like because uh I want to be top. I want to be the top, like one of the best receivers, definitely in class of 2025. And like my brother and my uncles and them, they all tell me to like set goals that you're afraid of, set goal that you're afraid of, like. And like I didn't understand that, so like I started to actually understand like if you're just setting goals that you know you can accomplish when you get there, it's not going to be like, but like goals that I'm scared of not accomplishing, like if I like, you know what I mean, like so I really do want to be. I want to be top. I want to be top 5 receiver in the nation. But in the 2025, I want to have uh next year end season goals. I want to have a thousand plus rushing, 1,000 plus receiving. Both this season coming up, and uh yeah. What other goals? What about you? Want goals just in college, high school, or like goals like when I get to college?
Hey, if you got goals for college, put those out there too.
Yes, sir. So my one goal that I want to be in college is just be come in there and be a leader. Like from the jump, just be a leader. Like when I get to college, it's like nope. Let my teammates know that I'm serious and I want to like wherever I go, I'm going to want to win a national championship. So I want to come in with that mindset and like make that contagious to everybody and like be an amplified leader and like show people that like I'm serious about it and like I wanna everybody wants to start right away, but I really want to start like first year, and if not start first year, if I'm a backup, just be the best backup that I can be, and like help my team succeed in that case.
Oh yeah, because especially sometimes when you go to the bigger schools, it's like, all right, you're good enough, but we're gonna redshirt you. You're
Yeah,
gonna sit behind somebody else. We're gonna build your weight. Second year, that's gonna be the year that you really get to take off. So
yeah.
that's definitely important. So all right, well, hey, I appreciate you coming on the show. Where can everybody find you on social media?
Okay, so you guys can find me at my Twitter is Michael Scott _34. My Instagram is uno.era with 2 A's. Era is with 2 A's. And then my yeah, that's really it. My Instagram, my Twitter.
All right. Hey, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments below. Jump down in the comments, ask your questions for Michael. Jump over to Twitter, tweet at him, show him a little love. But hey, Michael, again, appreciate you coming on the show. We'd love to have you come back on a little
Yes,
bit
sir.
later into your recruitment so we can talk about maybe your top schools, maybe, a little bit more. So
Yes, sir.